Much like every other year, 2015 had its fair share of Oscar nomination snubs. In this video, I'll be going over some of my personal performances in movies which I believe should have been nominated. I'll start off with Best Song, simply because when I saw that 50 Shades of Grey was nominated for an Oscar, I just shook my head. That movie should have nothing to do with an Oscar, even if it is for Best Song. I would replace The Weeknd's Earned It with Eminem's Phenomenal from the movie Southpaw.
Unstoppable, unpoppable thought bubbles, untoppable thoughts, fucking juggernaut that'll stomp you in the verse. Obstacles I'm drawn to them when they're going got off some of what I done thought was the worst.
In the Best Adapted Screenplay category, Aaron Sorkin got snubbed for writing Steve Jobs. The witty and fast-paced dialogue drives a movie, and the even weirder part is that Sorkin won the Golden Globe for Best Adapted Screenplay, but didn't even receive an Oscar nomination. I think the Steve Jobs screenplay should be in over The Martian. This year, the Best Score category was a mess. The Revenant's moving and unnerving soundtrack got disqualified, and Mad Max Fury Road's epic driving soundtrack didn't even get a nomination. I mean, come on, Academy, just listen to this. Those two movies should have been in, not Bridge of Spies or Carol. Granted, Carol did have a powerful soundtrack. I don't personally think it was as moving or emotionally driving as The Revenant, which should not have even been disqualified in the first place. For Best Director, I think Ridley Scott should have been nominated for The Martian instead of Adam McKay for The Big Short. Although The Big Short was dynamically directed, the random amateur shakiness and the on-purpose bad camera work was distracting in my opinion. I think the way Ridley Scott captured Mars and space on such a detailed, technical level deserved recognition. For Best Supporting Actor, Idris Elba should have definitely been nominated for Beasts of No Nation. I think his performance was far better than Christian Bale's in The Big Short and Mark Rylance in Bridge of Spies. Overall, I think Bridge of Spies just received too many nominations. It was a good, solid movie, but nothing Oscar-worthy in my opinion. If it was directed by anybody else other than Spielberg with the same quality, I think it would have been overlooked during this award season. In the Best Lead Actress category, I think Charlize Theron in Mad Max Fury Road should have been nominated, although I can understand why the Academy decided not to nominate her. But I also believe that Alicia Vikander should have definitely been nominated for playing Ava in Ex Machina. Her performance was scarily convincing and infinitely better than Jennifer Lawrence in Joy. I have not seen 45 Years, so I can't make the judgment on whether or not Charlize Theron's performance was better than Charlotte Rampling's. Now for Best Picture, Ex Machina definitely got snubbed. And personally, I believe that Carol or Inside Out should have been nominated. Although Carol might be a big piece of Oscar bait as some people say, it is still an extremely powerful movie that is beautifully directed and made. I do understand why the Academy wouldn't nominate Inside Out for Best Picture, since it will more likely than not win the Best Animated category, but animated features have been nominated for both before. I think Ex Machina and Carol should have been in instead of Bridge of Spies and The Big Short. If I was in the Academy, I would vote for Inside Out instead of The Martian, although Ridley Scott and the crew of The Martian did achieve some wonderful technical filmmaking. That is my list for the 2016 Oscar nomination snubs. Thanks for watching and see you next time.